Cześć kochani, witam was ponownie w Kotorze. Uciekamy, przynajmniej tak mi się wydaje, ze statku Goto. Tak jest, śluza jest otwarta, możemy uciekać. Nie ma nawet chwilę nagrania i potem filmik, co?
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Shada, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
A co to?
What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Jak się dostać na mój statek?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
Dlaczego miałem chcieć tego droida?
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Sam wie, że nie będzie chciał mnie zabić.
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise. G0T0 przyłącza się do drużyny. Ma on możliwość przyjmowania kontroli nad innymi droidami i nie detonuje min. Dziękuję za droidę Goto, a teraz wracamy na Shada. Ja już myślałem, że się w ogóle filmik włączył. Na całe szczęście nie.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shada. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Dlaczego Kavar myślał, że mógłbym wrócić z wygnania?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Czemu ja?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
Zatem wiesz, że przybyłem, żeby z tobą skończyć. Nie. Mam pytanie, na które chcę dostać odpowiedź.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Gdzie są wszyscy Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few. And I have not heard from them in some time.
Spotkałem wróga na Dantooine.
Brooke still lives? I had not felt his presence for some time.
Mówmy o czymś
What I
innym.
can tell you, I will.
Muszę wiedzieć, dlaczego wykluczyliście mnie z
I
zakonu.
told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, That is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
No, bo mów o czymś innym. Pod koniec mojej rozmowy ty i mistrzowie powiedzieliście, że coś mi się stało. Co to było?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
No dobra.
Very well.
Jeszcze coś? W takim razie zapytamy? Wiesz coś o więzach mocy i jak można się ich pozbyć?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Istnieje jakaś sposób na pozbycie się tej więzi? Zawiązałem więź z kimś innym. Więź, która jest zabójcza dla nas obojga.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
Jakie mogą być skutki takiej więzi?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
Trochę chcę się wiedzieć. Co teraz?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Walka Wonoman nie była zdradą.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, yet you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
No, żebyś to ponownie rozważył. Dla tych wszystkich upadłych Jedi, którzy nie mieli tak wiele szczęścia. Ale Revan dokonał odkupienia. To oczywiście musi napawać cię nadzieją.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Czy jest coś, czego mógłbyś mnie nauczyć?
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This is among one of the greatest techniques of the Jedi Master. Yet when one has seen all that you have, it is such a simple thing. You may wonder why you did not notice it before. You feel it gathering within you. And out. Slowly. This technique allows you to maintain your Force powers for longer than normal, though the energy and discipline required is great.
się szybko uczymy.
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
No spoko. Dałem wpis do dziennika. Zgadnij, że odnalazłeś Zeykaela na Shada i porozmawiałeś z nim. Zgodził się na spotkanie z prawie zjednoczył wszystkich mistrzów Jedi. No i mamy już całą drużynę, moi drodzy. The gang's all here. Spoko. Być może są Bao. I może Mirę.
Yeah?
No teraz jest kurwa maksymalnie tego nie rozumiem. No dostanę do siły. Umiejętności. Akceptacja Mira, moja droga. Czy nie, zręczność będzie dał do inteligencji troszeczkę. Jesteś za głupia. Okej, akceptacja. A, czy dziebaki. A, czyli to już po prostu jest wszystko pozamykane teraz. To jest coś nowego? Nope. No, rakieta jonowa dla Miry. Fajnie. Nie chcę iść jeszcze do tego.
Unnecessary observation.
Serio?
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Boże, czy wy się nigdy nie nudzicie?
Failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Nienawidzę tych droidów.
What's going on?
Czy to też kurde kolejny poziom? Mira. Znaczy oczywiście polecimy sobie na Korriban. Żeby nie było. Maksymalna wytrwałość. No a teraz ja chciałbym się udać do Wielkiego Ślimaka. Ale zrobię sobie przy tym zapis na wszelki wypadek. 152. Chodzi o doprowadzenie Nie ma tu Goto, ale zapewniam, że nie sprawi ci więcej kłopotów.
Tapicha yubon, yun bela, bobra kinun chubagra wikele joni, wichibola no, chichiskabola.
O, hot
Tapicha yubon,
oil.
yun bela, chopiti man ponjame. Sashange bedwana mulera, chupawanga una konticha, chona konasa. Watagrito gdzimulira, niczu dankanał.
Dostaliśmy za dźwięka 500 kredytów malutko, ale 1000 doświadczenia. W ogóle Hart prosi cię, żebyś w jego imieniu porozmawiał z porucznikiem Genem w sprawie umowy na aha, dobra, czy musimy się udać teraz na Tilos? Okej. No cóż, moi drodzy, skończyliśmy właśnie zadanie na Shada. Możemy już wracać do naszych galaktycznych podróży. To dosyć fajne, jestem ciekaw, co się wydarzy teraz na naszym Jastrzębiu, skoro mam Mirę na pokładzie. Mirę także będę chciał oczywiście wyszkolić na Jedi. Bo Bao, jak to... Bao jest maksymalnie. Jego też by można było przeszkolić. Sam tam dodatkowy taki zadań nie ruszam, nie chcę mi się. Serio! Może znowu wy... Weźmie na Mirę, weźmie mi jego w sumie. Co, nie mogę? No, godzina. Cześć. Boże, gdy jesteś na ciemnej stronie, masakra. Oddycha, no dobra, niech się będzie. Podniesiemy ci troszeczkę poziomów, co? A tu ty. Ty jesteś dobry w strzelaniu, więc na strzelanie cię biorę. A tu ty. Co to jest? Interfejs droida. A tu ten daje zdolność porozmawiania się z droidami nie posługującymi się... O, to może być interesujące. Mieć poziom, atrybuty. Inteligencję teraz dostaniesz. Umiejętności ponownie. Dla robotów właśnie ważna jest ta naprawa. Teraz tak. Co to jest? Nabytkowy bojowy strzał, snajperski. Dam ci szybki strzał. Warto właśnie wziąć czasami naszych towarzyszy i im po prostu podnosić poziomy. Lepszy strzał. Inteligencja do +4, dzięki temu masz dodatkowy punkcik, który mogę wydać na przykład na naprawę. Strzał snajperski, no dobra, niech im będzie. Czyli masz maksymalny poziom, taki kontrast, nie? Zobaczcie, ja, on. Bo już też jest maksymalnie na jasnej. Dobra, chodźmy.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Nie możecie strzelać, co?
Systems failing, master.
No i to było interesujące. Czy ja tobie chyba dam troszeczkę lepsze uzbrojenie, co? Programowanie, naprawa, programowanie, refleks. Dobra. Modyfikator trafień. Plus 3 premie do obrony. A, tutaj jest ten szybki strzał, interesujące. To są ulepszenie bojowe, ci damy. Plus 3 do trafień przeciwko człowiek. Neuronki to nie. Że to ci damy jakiś leki pancerz. 9, 12. Proszę bardzo, ty będziesz kurde tutaj naszym tankiem El Tanko. Klasa trzecia. No i nieźle sobie radzisz. Dobra. W tą stronę? Tak, w tą stronę są doki. Więc nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak tylko wracać do domu. Dopiero na mrocznym jastrzębiu, jeżeli będzie jakaś scenka, to dopiero tam się pożegnamy. Po scence oczywiście. U nas jest... To nie są jeszcze wszyscy, jeszcze chyba na Koribanie jest jeden, ale głowy nie dam. Na pewno polecimy na Koriban, bo tam są misje dla Miry, żeby uzyskać jej wpływ. I scenka. Visas. Słuszka i Mira, co wy kombinujecie,
I
dziewczyny?
don't know what the two of you are arguing about. I caught him. He's mine. But it's obvious you two need some advice, so let me lay out the attack pattern for you. It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a Bothan stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then, starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double check his bounty and see if he's worth anything.
That sounds more like hunting.
Call it what you want. Me, I love my targets.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Interesujące. To wszystko? Nie. Co to miało znaczyć?
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Od razu jakiś szczęśliwy. Droid został wyposażony w ulepszony laser. Fajnie.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Dobra, już jesteśmy jako my. Jedną rzecz chciałem zrobić. Zmodyfikować przedmiot. Zmienię tutaj po prostu kryształy. Fajnie wygląda. Podwójny miecz. Halo, niebieski. No dobra. Niech ci powiedzmy będzie. Moje mieczyki. Tu mam wszystko. Tu nie mam. No właśnie, jak to mój kryształ. Atak 1 zręczy siłą, mądrość. Obrażenia plus 3, jasna strona. Fajnie. Dobra, a w tym miejscu podziękuję wam za uwagę. Trzymać do zobaczenia w kolejnych odcinkach. Hej, cześć, pa.